All right, it's time. I figured, let's do some holiday content. Hey, I'm Janelle and this is toDIYfor. So if you are new to my channel, really happy that you found me. I really hope you join the family and you come back every week and you subscribe to my channel. I do new DIYs every single Wednesday. And I've been doing this for a while, so there is a lot of holiday content back on my channel. Take a look. Feel free to peruse, but there's always new things you can do, there's new styles, and I'm constantly updating my decor. So this year I asked you, what did you want? And a lot of you requested gift DIYs, also DIY front entryway kind of decor for maybe the porch or something, and also interior decor. So I'm gonna be doing those things, and I thought I'd start with some wreaths today. I can't believe I've never done this on my channel, but I haven't really. So I wanted to do a wide variety, give you a couple of different styles, but also show you that you can make a really cute wreath with something from the dollar store for like $5. And then you can go blow your budget with like $35, $40. That's me blowing the budget. And just kind of show you the variety of things that you can create. So let's get into the DIY. All right, we're starting with our cheapest wreath. This is from the dollar store. The forms you can pick up there, and so is the moss. I actually only ended up using one bag of moss for this project. So to start, I actually wrapped the entire form with painter's tape. One, because I just had it on hand, but also if the green shows through, it's not gonna really be that big of a deal because it's kind of green like the moss. So you need to wrap it so that you actually have a base to glue the moss to the wreath. So that's why I did that with the tape, and you just glue it down section by section with some hot glue and make yourself a moss wreath. So these are actually from the dollar store as well in the cleaning section. I think they're used to clean tubes. I trimmed them off and I'm going to turn them into little mini Christmas trees. So just using my wire cutters, separating them from their wire that they were attached to. And then you taper off the bristles toward the top and you make little tiny Christmas trees. So I spray painted these white because they kind of were like an off yellow color. So lastly, I just hot glued these into place on the back of the wreath. I would suggest this is probably more of an indoor wreath because the wind could totally knock this down. I think it has a bit of a Scandinavian vibe and I really like the way this turned out. So I just put a little bit more hot glue on the back there to reinforce those. For our next wreath, we have, again, a dollar store ring form. And these are a bunch of corks that I picked up at the thrift store. So you might actually have corks that you've kept from all of the wine bottles that you drink. And I think this is a great way to repurpose those. It'd look really cool if they even had like a little bit of the stained red on one end of them. So I just hot glued these all into place around my wreath form. And there are quite a few gaps, and that's totally okay. We're going to fill them in our next stage. But just try and reinforce where these are being glued. Glue them to other corks if you can while you are making the ring. So we have just some really kind of cheap faux leaves here that I picked up at the dollar store, and I pulled them off of themselves so they're like all individually being glued into the place and just filling out some of those holes. I also picked these up from the dollar store, and I'm going to cut them down into much smaller pieces again to fill in some of those gaps, but I did leave a few gaps with this ring and I just thought it looked okay, but you can fill it in as much as you like. So my most expensive one is just one that I wanted to do for myself, but I'm going to show you how you can kind of cut down on that budget possibly. So I actually picked up that ring from the thrift store. I thought it was a great find because those can be expensive. And then these are some expensive branches that I picked up at Michael's. Now, the thing is that they often have sales, so I got them at 40% off. Be on the lookout for that when you're buying them. This is actually something that I picked up at the thrift store. Sometimes you can find good faux greenery there as well. I managed to find a bundle with some great eucalyptus in it. And then I got pine cones from the dollar store. So that's how I cut down on costs. Another way you could obviously cut down on costs is if you have trees in your backyard. You can totally just clip off branches from trees and make a real wreath. The thing is that it's only going to last for one season and it will totally stay green if it is outside for the winter season. So I went with fake because I don't have access to that, but I also want to be able to use this wreath year after year.
So when you're building these, it's really about layering and wrapping around with this thin wire and putting everything into place. So cut down your sprigs into smaller sections and just lay them out how you think you like them, and then layer them in, wrap around with the wire, reinforce that. You don't want this to go flying anywhere while it's hanging on your front door in the middle of winter. Lastly, with the snowy pieces, I made sure to put them and layered them onto the top because that's where the snow's going to lay if it actually was real snow. So to cover up that really big gap that we kind of have in the center after doing all of our wrapping, that's when your pine cones come into place. Maybe it's ribbon that you're using or Christmas bulbs. I'm using pine cones, and you just want to layer them in to hide basically all of the metal and wire wrapping mess that you left behind. I also layered in some of the eucalyptus, wired that into place, and put it in throughout the rest of the wreath. So this one is very much a winter wreath and not a Christmas wreath. I want to have it up for the whole season. So that was the one I splurged on, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But I want to know, what was your favorite wreath? I hope you liked all three versions that have total different styles and total different budgets. Let me know which one was your favorite down in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll be back next Wednesday with a new video.